Okay, so here we have this device, and we're going to explain step by step how to recover it if it has a screen lock and a forgotten Gmail account. We'll explain everything step by step so you can recover it in one of the easiest and simplest ways. In this video tutorial, we won't be using a PC. We'll use a completely PC-free method. Here we can see that our device has that little padlock on the top left side, and it also has the same screen lock it had from the beginning. Now it also has a forgotten Gmail account. With all that said, we'll explain one of the easiest and fastest methods to recover our device. The first thing we're going to do is connect to a Wi-Fi network to begin the recovery process. I also want to mention that in the video description and in the first pinned comment, we've included other completely different methods. A PC method and a PC-free method. Now that we're connected to our Wi-Fi network, we'll go to where we see the screen lock, also where we see what that Google account is, and from there we'll be explaining all the steps we would take to recover our device. For those who have a PC and want to use other methods, go to that description in the first pinned comment, and you can recover your device that way too. Yes, that method, using a PC, because in this video tutorial we're going to use a completely different method than the previous one. Also, for those who are always watching our video tutorials and they're always working for them, we'd like you to subscribe if you haven't already, and share our video so we can reach whenever we upload. You to leave a good comment. Having said all that, here it will show us what this screen lock is. Here it tells us to use a Google account. This tells us to use a Google account. For those who know their Google account, they can add their email, add their password, and from there it will give them access to recover their device. That would be one of the easiest options to quickly recover our device. Another option would be to use a screen lock. The screen lock, well, if we had forgotten about that. So, with all that said, let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Here, we'll click here, it says, Add New Network. We'll click here, we'll see what comes up here. We'll select Voice Dictation. We'll click here on Deny. We'll click again on Deny. Now it's denied, we'll leave it like that, denying everything. Now we go back again. We'll go back again, and we'll click here where it says, Scan, to scan by QR code. This is where we would be getting to this point. Now what we're going to need is to use another phone. We're going to use a phone that has a screen lock. As you can see, it will synchronize. It usually works, but sometimes it doesn't sync automatically. If that's your case, don't worry, I'll tell you what to do. We need a screen lock. And we also need a Google account. With a screen lock and a Google account, we're almost ready. What else do we need? Now we need to be connected to a Wi-Fi network to start this process. We need the screen lock. The Wi-Fi network. And the Google account. Now we need to go to this point in Google. These Google options that appear here will show you this little camera icon. Click on it, and it will ask for permissions. Grant it permission for everything. After granting permission, scan this QR code. Now you'll see the option to sign in with Google. Click on it too. Sync both options. Add this screen lock that appears here and sync it. Here, you'll be syncing your Google account. Both the screen lock and the Google account will be synced. You add the same screen lock so it syncs. With all that said, the Google account will also be syncing. Now, we're going to press the power button and the volume down button at the same time. This is to make our phone restart automatically. Press the power button and the volume down button at the same time so our phone restarts. B. That Google account will also. Screen lock will automatically be removed. But the Google account will still be syncing. For those who want to see other video tutorials, we've left them in the video description and also in the first pinned comment so you can apply them. Having said all that, we're going to click here on Next. We're going to wait until we see the option that says your account was successfully added. Added or added. A message would appear telling us those 2 points. Your account was added or your account was added. We click here on Skip. We click here on the little arrow. On Next, here we would see that option that we would be. Wait, in some cases it happens that the Google account doesn't sync. But if you have access, don't worry. Keep configuring it until it takes you to the home screen. But let's say that suddenly neither the screen lock nor the Google account synced. Then what we have to do is format it again and start the recovery process over. That's why we always recommend watching the step-by-step video tutorial so you don't miss any details and can fix your device. Let's wait for it to keep spinning until it takes us to the following options. Here it indicates that it was added successfully. We click Next. We click Next again. We click here where it says Don't Copy. We click where it says Don't Copy. This takes us to Google Services. Here we can also see the email. We click More. We click Accept. We click here. Now we click Skip. Here you can add it. I'm going to click here so as not to make this video tutorial longer. We click Skip again. Skip again. We click Skip. Now we click We say No here. It would take us directly to the home page. You know, for those people for whom our video tutorial works and who have been able to recover their device, we would like you to subscribe to our channel. Activate the notification bell, leave a like, and leave a good comment. Okay, let's click here. Let's click here and let's see if it takes us to the home page. We click here now on No Thanks. And we would be here with our device fully recovered. One of the easiest and simplest ways for those people, as We have indicated in the video description and in the first pinned comment, we have many different methods that you can also apply.